open mind. You go in thinking, okay, I've got to let the crime scene talk to me.
And when the evidence speaks to Detroit's crime scene investigators, the conversation is all about finding justice.
They collect the clues at thousands of scenes every year, from fatal car crashes to cold-blooded murders.
7 Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville joins us live now with a fascinating story behind the crime tape. Aaron?
Stephen and Carolyn, these men and women have processed nearly 3,000 scenes so far this year, crossing tape just like this right behind me, also collecting evidence from cars involved in crimes, trying to help out grieving families.
This fits the hole well. There's no movement to speak of. So one can say the impacts were fired from somewhere to the front and the side of the car.
It's not a job, some may say a calling. Tedious work that can go on for hours, sometimes days.
There is no impact on the inside of that car that I've already checked. So the theory is this is right in line with the driver if he's seated in the car.
Sergeant Dave Babcock is one of 18 members of Detroit's Evidence Tech Unit. This night he's maneuvering rods through bullet holes of a truck, shot more than 15 times on Monday, leaving a man in the driver's seat dead.
The truth is what we got to look for. The truth is in the evidence that's found.
And that's what they do each and every night, driving around from scene to scene, Babcock searching for the truth and collecting evidence, armed with 46 years on the force.
You go with an open mind. You go in thinking, okay, I've got to let the crime scene talk to me. I have to get some gloves.
At a house on Robeson on the city's west side, they respond to a decomposing body, there for more than a month, not knowing if it's natural causes or a homicide. The smell hits you from the sidewalk.
Can you get used to this smell?
No, no. The book says you will never. If you do, then you've got some issues.
They determine the 61-year-old military vet most likely died of natural causes, but the medical examiner will have the final say.
You look at these things and you can almost picture how he lived. He lived by himself. He's got, things are neat, they're arranged, there's no furniture in there but the sofa.
Only minutes later, another run.
Oh boy, we got a lot of photos to shoot.
The driver of the Jeep speeding down East Outer Drive on the east side, slamming into a house after hitting another car about 5 blocks away. That driver died.
That this house has lost a great deal of its brick and he severed a gas line. This man was really traveling at a high rate of speed.
Babcock starts from the beginning, trying to figure out which direction the car came from, taking photos of any evidence, then marking them.
What we had to do was shoot an identifier so we keep every photo we got separate from the next scene we do.
The night ends where we started.
This young guy didn't have a chance. We're going to peel the panel off and see how many bullets we can get out of the inside of the car.
In a garage, tucked away in the corner, he continues staring at bullet holes, looking for anything that could bring answers to the family of the murder victim.
These scenes aren't you. They are a part of you, but they're people you don't even know that you see the pain and the suffering that's happened. What are we to do?
What a job these men and women have. After they cross the yellow tape, go there and collect all of the evidence. It then heads over to the Michigan State Police Crime Lab where they work on it. And then eventually it heads over to the courts in front of judges and jurors. Back to you guys in the studio.
And there's always a family hoping for some answers, and he's on the hunt for them.
All right, thank you, Aaron, for that. Right now we turn to